before we jump into our stories, and we have a lot of stories, and we're gonna get through a ton of it, super fascinating stuff. We're doing a thing over the next couple of days here at TDR. I started it yesterday, and it's 2 weeks until the election, and I want to get some lock-in predictions. So you have to say, as of right now, obviously things can change. If you had to put your money on either Harris wins, Trump wins, what say you?
Me? Well, you're assuming I have money, so that's number one.
You have to put your predictive reputation on the line.
I think we're talking about the White House. I think Harris wins, and I really don't even, again, fictitious money, but I would not bet on this. I don't bet, and I would not bet on this.
So you think
sure.
She has a more than 50% chance, but you would be so unsure of the bet that you would not want to put your money on it?
No, so. I'm putting like $15 on it straight up.
Okay, but you do think if you had to predict, it's going to be Harris right now?
If I had to predict, yes, by a very, very, very narrow margin.
Okay, that's interesting. Yaz yesterday also predicted Harris. We had producer Mike down as a Trump. So producer Ashley, I don't know if you can actually speak, or if you want to speak, feel free to give us an indication. But Harris or Trump, what say you?
Okay, I have to go Trump. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Both of the producers think Trump.
Well, because, I mean,
yeah, I think he's unfortunately got the momentum. He's got the Electoral College behind him, unfortunately. She is increasing in some things, like being the change candidate, good news. She's increasing on the economy polling, good news. I still think, though, the momentum's on his side. But there could also be a horrible outcome where we get a redo of the 2000 election, where it's so tied, and then he's ahead in one state and tosses it to SCOTUS, and then they stop the vote, and then he wins.
Well, we know that if it goes to SCOTUS, they're going to be on his side. They've already shown that. But well argued. I've got you down as a Trump. I am going to make my prediction right now. Okay, I've given indications or whatever. And look, I'm very worried. I think I feel pretty similar to Francesca and maybe to Yaz. I think that she is more likely to win. I don't think that she's so much more likely to win than him that I feel confident or even comfortable. I feel terrible. But I think if I had to predict right now, I'm going to put myself down. I'm going to lock it down in the document as I think that Harris will have an advantage. I think.
What is this document? What is this? Like
it's our comments document. I'm putting all of the people's lock-ins. I think that the Roe v. Wade thing is really going to hurt him. I think women are going to turn out at fantastic rates, particularly young women. I think that his strategy of going all in on young conservative men will gain him some among that group, but I don't think it's going to be worth the time that he's putting into it. I think that she's still likely to win, but I'm very nervous. Okay?
I mean, it is incredible. No, I mean, look, it is incredible that as a guy who needed women to win and, got women to vote for him, specifically white women in 2016, that the campaign strategy is just like, oh, we can win an election, a major election for president without the female vote. Yeah. And if you want to vote, come, and if you're going to vote with your husband, or you're still duped into thinking that I care about your rights, or you want some protector, then yes, you're still going to vote for me. But largely, I'm not trying to win your vote. Yeah. And I've been just struck with so much fear. It's not just Roe v. Wade, but it's like, if Donald Trump is reelected, look, John, I think we can withstand it. We did it once. I think we can withstand it again. But all these Supreme Court justices are going to be retiring. Yeah. Trump will then get to a point, he'll basically have appointed almost the entire Supreme Court bench, right?
Which is insane.
He'll
have 2/3, probably.
He will have 2/3, which is insane. And that will lock in a series of pro-corporate, anti-civil rights, anti-woman, anti-LGBTQ plus laws for decades and decades and decades. And that fills me with so much fear.
Yeah, no, 100%. I am very worried too. Obviously, stay tuned. We're going to be doing all day coverage, basically from dawn to dusk. So everyone check it out, okay? And one way or another, we will continue as long as we are legally allowed to, either as a media organization or as a gender being allowed to speak about the news. We'll do what we can.